I just picked up one of the cleanest and cheapest S-Classes I could find, equipped with the legendary Mercedes V12, and this is either going to be the best decision I've made, or a complete nightmare. Alright, so this is my 1995 Mercedes S600. I just pulled this out of a garage where it sat for about 25 years as far as I know, since 2001. And this is a pretty clean car here. I haven't really touched it yet besides cleaned out the interior, and it's a really nice example of one of these cars. As far as I know, it has somewhere around 60,000 miles on it, and I'd say the interior would agree. Haven't washed it yet, obviously. It's covered in dust, but these are really nice cars here. So my plan for this car is to bring it back around, get it driving, and I've never worked on any European cars or German cars, and figured why not a better place to start than one of the most engineered cars of the 90s. This is, of course, equipped with the 6-liter V12. That's quite rare, and yep, I'll pop the hood for you guys. So I did kind of poke at the wiring harness just to see, but overall I haven't really touched this engine yet, but it's in very good and complete shape here. It still has clean coolant in the reservoir. Oil level and oil looks pretty good for how long it's sat. It's not bad. But one of the main things that's going to have to happen is the wiring harness for the engine bay is going to have to be addressed. These cars have issues with biodegradable wiring. As you can see, just flakes apart the insulation there, and that's not very good for the electronics in the car. So I will be rebuilding this harness myself. I have experience in building harnesses for classic cars, and I feel pretty confident in doing this. I do have the factory covers and everything. I just took them off to get a look at this car. Besides that, the other main thing is going to be cleaning out the fuel system and addressing that, checking all the other components. I'll probably overhaul any rubber brake lines or vacuum lines and of the such. But a lot of the rubber under here actually isn't bad. It's all still pretty, aside from the hard plastics, they're really brittle. But it's all factory Mercedes. And again, that's falling apart there. But the rubber sections are all pretty pliable still. This gasket that runs along here was all pliable and squishy and came right off pretty easy. But I haven't really seen any issues with this car yet. It's really nice. The rear suspension is down right now, but it didn't leak. There wasn't a puddle on the floor, so hopefully that either pumps up or it's just the nitrogen balls in the back. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to there. And the biggest thing right now is I don't have keys for it, so I can't really try to start it or do anything yet, but I have to fix all the wiring first, so it's not too bad while I wait for those. And yeah, I'm really excited to work on this car and bring this thing back to a running and driving shape here. And just looking at the interior here, it's all in very nice condition here. Has had an aftermarket radio swapped in. That's unfortunate the original one isn't here, but everything else is very nice. Again, don't have the keys to verify mileage right now, but as far as I know, it was driven in New York from when it was new until about 1999. The previous owner, the person I bought it from, pretty much just bought it and parked it in their garage. And that's where I pulled it out from. And of course, these are equipped with the car phone systems, which are all pretty cool. Unfortunately, they don't work anymore these days, but That would have been nice back in the day. And one really cool thing I found out, this car has a radar detector in it. It's hidden in it has a hidden display in the ashtray here. And I'm pretty sure this might have been dealer installed, if not a very high-end shop did it, because it has the matching leather, and it's custom fit to the ashtray. And it took me a while to actually find the radar detector, and it's in a pretty cool spot. So luckily the interior here doesn't need much work. Pretty immaculate condition. I mean, the dashboard looks great. I just wiped everything down and put a leather conditioner on everything, so it's all really nice. You know, I was on the radar, I was looking around for it, and there's nothing on the windshield, no wires there, and the radar system that this has in it doesn't have remote sensor mounts, so it has to be the whole unit, so it's not up in the grill or in the engine bay or anything. And then I was taking a look on the back window. Sunshade's up right now, but really didn't see anything. Went inside and looked around, didn't see anything. And then eventually, the first aid compartment caught my eye, and that's not factory right there. So that again makes me think this was done at a dealer or a very high-end shop here, because they cut this out and folded it in and patched in matching leather. But there's the radar detector unit right there. And you can see it has a false top there and that wire running back there. But I guess it doesn't have the rear cut out for the radar, so it's only frontward facing, but that'll get the job done. But again, this rear interior is all pretty immaculate. It's very well taken care of. And I don't really have much documentation on it right now, but you can see it was serviced in Mercedes Manhattan up until about 49,000 miles, or 46,000 miles, sorry, and that was in 1999. So it was under Mercedes care for most of its life. And then after that, I don't think it was driven too much. I know when it was last titled, it was around 65,000 miles, so, and a previous owner didn't drive it much, so hopefully it's in that ballpark, which would be pretty amazing. Yeah, so overall, I'm pretty happy about this. It's a great car. I got it at a great price for one in this good of condition. The underside looks pretty good too. It's not perfect, but there's no major rust, and everything under there is all pretty good. I'll probably clean it up and detail it up the best I can once I get to that, and dropping the fuel tank and all that. But yeah, there's not many of these cars left in this condition and this model. No, this has the blue-black metallic paint, which is kind of hard to see the color, but kind of shifts depending if it's in the daylight or not. But it's pretty cool too. So I plan on trying to document as much of this as I can, and showing people what I'm doing, because there's not too much information on actually working on these, and videos or guides on them. There are a couple of people that have done some stuff. There's a nice channel called JM Restorations, who's they're going fully in depth and going through every little step, and it's very helpful actually. Just as I was waiting to get this car, just to get a better understanding of them, and again, this is my first real YouTube video here, so bear with me while I get better at filming and all the camera stuff and all that. But yep. Next up, we're going to be diving into the engine harnesses and starting the rebuild on those, which is the first real step to getting this V12 running again. If you want to see this car come back to life, make sure you're subscribed, and thanks for watching. I'll try to get videos out regularly as I work on this.